and then come back in 2 weeks. So, Falcon's fun. I wish his neutral air was a little bit more disjointed. That's all I could really ask for out of that. And I want the skin. I want a skin that has his nipples the way he did in Melee.
God, it's been so long since I've seen this pit.
Yeah.
I'm going to count the down smashes. 1.
There
anyway,
you go.
While I commentate, of course, I'm not going to abandon commentating for something so trivial.
He is a down smash enthusiast for sure.
Now, the big thing about Manny that was always super annoying is that his stage control was godlike. Into this, that counted as half an up smash, or down smash. I'm going to count that as 1.5. But his stage control is just so good, and pits, aerials, and smash attacks just cover so much space, and if you do manage to get away from his aerials, he can go so far with his dash attack. Like, Manny's stage control is insane. It's just absolutely insane. I know Manny has played Floyo's Mario before his Mario was a bracket character, but I don't know if he's totally ready for this. Ooh.
Flub the dash attack into a charged forward smash.
I don't know if that was on reaction or if Floyo was like, he'll probably jump into this.
It might have been a good read.
That was really, really good. Because I think that was like the second dash attack Manny had gone for in this game.
And I remember you said that Floyo picked up Mario in response to Yoshi not doing well against Mewtwo. So how long has that been? How long has he been using Mario in bracket?
Since Arch Rivals.
Arch Rivals? Okay.
It was very successful. But I got Bowser, so I'm going to try and beat him one of these days. If I can, like, stop bustering in bracket. Okay. More importantly, Floyo's getting amazing confirms on Manny. Manny is trying really hard. Like, Manny keeps keeping stage control, but Floyo's still hitting him.
Double
nice weight. That's a 2.5 down smashes.
F throw's not going to do it. Maybe if he had a pummel in there, too, but...
Ooh.
Roll out of the...
Okay,
right.
4.5 down smashes. A bunch of panic options there, but that one's going to work out for him because it covers both roll and spot dodge. Really good move to use on well, not great move to use on panic. It's not safe on shield. But solid move if you're in a deficit and you need to catch up real quick.
And it's a very good move on stages like Dreamland and Town and City that have particularly low blast zones. Because, you know, with the Super Army, you can get some really, really janky stuff going on with that. And that's where you're going to see it fail.
Not good. But
he's learning.
He has good good guy. Yeah, see, side B is laggy, very laggy, even though it does cover traditional options that most people do go for.
That fair covers a lot of forward space in front of pit, so it should be pretty safe off of there.
It is fairly thin, though, so if Floyo outspaces him, he can still back air him.
He can react to it properly. It's just a matter of whether or not chooses to stay behind or go for some sort of more extreme punish.
Now, here's the thing we all know that Mario sucks at, which is range. And Manny's having a very successful time at keep him out of range. Good up smash, waiting for the air dodge.
Manny with the comeback.
Yeah.
Holy
Like
shit.
I said before, Manny just gets stage control and you can never land again. The big thing about that also is that Yoshi is terrible at landing. Absolutely terrible.
I'm sure Manny's quite used to, kind of finding anti-airs over there. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was a good air dodge.
And up smash is a good move to use it for. Up tilt, not really so much. The hitbox is more along the front side of his body and then a little bit in front of him on the later side.
Yeah.
Up smash is all up there all the time, and it's all disjoint.
He really, really took advantage of... Oh, my God. He really took advantage of Mario's lack of range and really walled him out and kept stage control really hard, just like I said he would. But I did not think it would be that effective. He went from like 30 to death.
Yeah, he lost that stock pretty early on. I want to say Floyo was only at about 30-some% when he got that really strong read on the missed dash attack.
Yeah, he was getting those good forward smashes. That's from Manny choosing panic options, but Manny's stage control is so good that he can come back. Like he got that last stock. I think Floyo was at 30% whenever he got him first off stage. He was just walling him out with nairs until eventually he was at 0%.
Yeah, you saw it a lot of it with just the boiling the frog as far as getting percent with the aerials. Whether it's a fair off ledge to regain control, whether it's just a nair to kind of challenge him in the air. You just saw lots and lots of build up over time of percent, and then it all led to an up smash, and that took the game. Yeah. Are we going to game 2? It looks like Manny is fumbling with some headphones or something like that. Got game sound.
Oh, I thought you had the equivalent.
I should be here for a while. He's probably going to switch out. All right, so...
You want to Mewtwo do that?
No, you'll make me.
The self-drag over here. They said, do you want to do a Mewtwo Ditto? He's like, nah, you'd win. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Oblivion's talking to me, but he doesn't know that I can't hear him through these headphones. Also, keep this on the down low while he's right next to us. He thinks my name is Zeke, but it's not. So anytime you hear him say Zeke, laugh, because it's very funny.
So we got game 2.
Yeah, we got game 2.
Just some, down smash. There you
Wow,
go.
down tilt. Wow. That wasn't a down smash at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He used down tilt. Inferior to down smash in every way.
Yeah.
Okay, up smash.
Might have
There
been
we
an
go.
input flub. It's definitely got more cooldown as far as the swing goes because he goes fast in front and then behind. Fast in front is very, 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 very fast. The down tilt, not even as fast, and it doesn't have the part behind. So as far as reading anything, it's not going to do as much for you.
Floyo is really going for these forward airs, but Manny is just insistent on throwing out aerials and hitboxes.
And I think a lot of it's doing well for him as far as just getting little bits of percent here and there, and then arrows, whatever he can do. Because it only takes one good move for him to get that kill.
That was weird. He put on really good stage pressure, and then finally the one-time Floyo air dodged. He knew he was going to air dodge, didn't throw out an aerial, and then still missed because of a power shield. Like, how did he know he was going to air dodge there? Why is Manny stage control so good? He doesn't even play this game anymore.
And the other thing I'm seeing a lot of
6.5.
is we'll get fireballs out from Florio, and then we'll see them just get clinked with one of the many, 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 many hits of any of the aerials Manny will do. And then, so as far as avoiding projectiles, he's relatively safe as long as he times it correctly.
Oh, that was a scary roll. Yeah, you're right.
He had Florio trapped on the platform, and he was able to avoid getting camped out by fireballs just by throwing out random aerials to trade with them.
Well, Nair has pretty good disjoint, so he just smacks him out of the way. It doesn't even care.
The smash attacks are less on the disjoint side and more on just the good multi-hit, but the aerials all have very good disjoint. Good 2-frame punish with the dash attack.
Yeah, I guess it was good. It was free because you're Mario.
Ooh,
there
that's it. No DI is going to save you there.
Yeah.
120 with a two rage Mario, not going to happen.
Now, Floyo kept such good stage control right there that whenever Manny was on the ledge, he didn't want to make any haste decisions in fear of Floyo going for like a forward smash or something, and that's why he was able to roll behind him and get the back throw, because he made Manny scared with all the up airs and the back airs and stuff like that.
Now, how much of a hitbox does down air have towards Mario's legs? Enough to challenge anything?
Much.
Too much?
It's huge. But that was a good up smash.
I was thinking, I don't see a lot of, I don't see Floyo using a lot of down air to challenge anything. And maybe that's because it's hard to challenge, or maybe it's because down air doesn't have that good of a hitbox there. But
Manny's nair spacing is impeccable. He pulled him out of back air. That's so good. Oh, he fell out of down
seems more along the lines of Manny's just doing a better job of walling him out with
was that 7.5, I think, or 6.5? I'm going to go 7. It's probably 7. Well, it's Manny we're talking about.
Yeah. So we got 81% to 34. Floyo's definitely lagging a bit, but Floyo's got a bit of a percent lead. Definitely pulling it back though. This grab combo and the aerial follow-ups are definitely doing pretty well for him. It's definitely not unwinnable. Oh!
God,
come on,
everyone
and slam.
falls for that.
Yeah.
Everyone. Mario's always cover that option every single time.
And just
it always works.
Past the ledge too. Just past the ledge. Very good spacing on Floyo's part. Definitely, something that a player of Manny's caliber could have, predicted. But he's been out for a little while, and he still did very well game 1. He had a pretty good comeback going there game 2 until that fair spike.
Yeah, Floyo was actually throwing out a lot of those in case you didn't notice. But Manny was recovering with aggressive aerials before, and so he would beat out forward air because it's slow. That time, it was just like a rehearsed bait to where the forward air was already coming out by the time Manny had jumped.
MTC, multi-tournament conditioning. I like to think that it's not a real thing, but it might very well be a real thing to a certain extent. 31% quick combo to start this game. 50, working its way up. Certainly not a true combo anymore, but he's certainly got a good lead going into this first
he's
stock.
going for a lot of risky dash attacks. That's how he killed in game 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cape.
Cape.
Interesting.
That was
might have been some sort of like a wave bounce fireball that just the inputs got flubbed, but interesting nonetheless.
well. I'm just interested that it beat Nair.
Yeah, that's more of what I was concerned about.
Oh, nice.
You could still see the backwards hitbox was kind of leaning in on him.
7.5. 8.5. Ooh!
Last
All
part,
these aerials keep on
last
beating out
part,
up smash. They have pretty good disjoint. I always kind of laugh, or 8.5. I would kind of laugh and say that Pitt's disjoint isn't very good, but he's getting past the intangibility on Mario's head and hitting the body.
And that's the interesting part, is usually Mario's will strive from having some sort of priority in the air, from from whether it's Nair, because Nair
9.5.
hitbox is really good, or fair, just reading air dodges, whatever. Mario seems to do pretty well, and the stage spike, no tech. That would have been a pretty hard tech. Either A, because you wouldn't see it coming, or B, just because there was not a lot of space in between the bear.
Yeah, he was kind of
and
still
the
off stage whenever he hit him, or off screen.
And he was in the middle of the up B, which has it doesn't
Forward
have a
air to
hitbox,
grab.
and you can't really direct it anyway, so he might not have been ready for anything like that.
Well, you went for the risky side B mix-up and risk getting up smash, but 10.5, Manny was waiting for an air dodge, so it worked out in his favor.
Rar back air.
Ooh, random up smashes from Mario. Who would have thought? Now watch. Flyo's going to throw out. Oh, never mind. Wow.
All right.
That was
just the
really
tips,
good.
yeah.
I was waiting for Manny to grab the ledge and then for Flyo to cover jump with forward air like Mario's love to do. But he didn't get the opportunity.
Power shield out of the fair, keeping him safe even though he was throwing some
11.5.
out there.
Good
Good
nair.
nair, all those hits.
Waiting for
Only
a grab.
8%,
Oh,
but
I didn't
still.
get it. Pit smash checks just have such good frame data. Oh my lord. Oh wow.
He's definitely keeping him up in the air pretty well right now.
See that dash
Mario's-
attack. Every time you get away from one of Pit smash attacks, he dash attacks, and it's so good. It goes so far.
Manny's really doing a good job of keeping him on his toes right now. He's definitely not going to give him this game for free.
12.5.
Ooh, with the charge to read spot
Air
dodge.
Or, spot dodge, yeah. You're right. Might be. That was a really good game from Flyo and Manny.